Rose Floyd celebrity Roger Waters says he hopes to conduct out more than save missions following charter a jet to give 2 twisted overseas boys out of Syria and reuniting them in their mom. Water flew a humane rights attorney and the boys' mom to northern Iraq to choose up the couple, elderly 7 and 11. The teeny-ian boys had been stolen and undertaken to Syria by their dad. 7-year-old Ayub Ferreira and his sibling Mahmoud, 11, had been in Syria with creature undertaken down there by their dad, a Muslim country soldier, in 2014 or 2015. The dad is mined to include been annihilated in 2017 and the boys were later neglected by his Belgian woman. They were found by the Kurd-led Syriac more democratic forces and undertaken to a asylum seeker camping in northern Syria. The guitar player got implicated following creature said on their distress by Clive Stafford Smith, a attorney and founding member of Humane Rights Mercy Deferment, who helping path downward their mom Felicia in Trinidad. The fate vet helping convince the teeny-ian by the government to question journey documents for the boys and pay for the jet and team, who set off at the begin of the 1 week. We all flew off to Erbil in northern Iraq and did a lot of brush shaking and meetings in the Secretary of Overseas Relations and the governor of the country, and ultimately the SAVE crew set off through the boundary in all the permissions, he told. I sat in Erbil hauling my wool out in concern, and following on 15 several hours, Felicia and the 2 boys stumbled in our inn at On Part History 1 the following night, and it was a time of large joy for all of us. The boys were in nice public health, he told. They looked so fed. They are apparently amazed, dazed. You can think how difficult it is, especially for the 7-year-old, to see their mom once again. Clive went and saw them in the camping up Yuletide and requested them which they requested for Yuletide, and Ayub, who's the junior A, told he requested to hug his mother. So same's got how desire, that was wonderful. Water has been an candid reviewer of West intervene in Syria and in another place. He told he requested to assist since nobody who always sees affliction family on TV wants to jump via the display and collect them up and nourish them and rescue them of damage. He told, I'm privileged quite to at the spot, to include the period since I've fair completed a couple year round and abruptly I've got several period to halt for a beat, so to be capable to use several of the period receive these 2 guys out is large yet as well it gives me several kind of a plate to tell, which on all of the other. Why aren't we making whatever? Kurd forces include round up hundreds of foreigners suspected of fight for the IS team, but Stafford Smith says they are as well keeping more than rather than 1,200 family. At low 10 RUK, he says. The Kurds include often named on their household countries to get them behind, but largest governments include rejected to do so. These are family we include to see following, and the countries their parents go of should be the countries how are looking following them, Water told. Or as well we requirement to ensure several kind of a legislative scope to transactions in the ones in the detention camps who are devoted ISIS followers since I'm not offering they should all be repatriated out of any focus to the legislative requirements. Ayub and Ferreira Mahmoud are now in London up travelling household to Trinidad.